So the first thing you have to do when you get a brand new Blackstone is you have to season it. And the reason is because this is all metal. This is steel, and you need to season it so that it will learn to cook. It will be ready to go for cooking purposes. So to do that, we're going to hook up a 1 pound tank. Okay, get that hooked in. Tighten that up. Okay, now when this starts and goes, because it is a propane tank, you will see frost and stuff as it's using the thing. Okay, the other things that you will need to do your seasoning. Oh, your grease trap goes right over the top of this. We'll need that. So the other thing you need to do is your seasoning. Roll paper towels, some oil, lots of various things that people talk about, and that this is just EVOO. So I just have EVOO. I'm going to take this on. You may want a glove because you will be working on the hot surface, so you may want a glove. And I also recommend tongs. And of course, most importantly, your favorite libation. So, okay. So basically, to get started, we're going to turn this on. And it may take a couple of times to catch that first time. And as you can see there, you may not be able to see it in there, but it's on now. Took 3 times. So I'm going to let this thing get nice and warm. And while that's getting warm, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little oil, spread it around. So while it's cool, I can do this kind of with my hand. And I'm just going to spread this around the griddle, getting all the surface area, including the sides, including the back. Okay, I want everything on here to get some oil on it. All right, now that oil is going to heat up. That oil is going to smoke, and what it's going to do is it's going to take this beautiful piece of stuff that I got, this beautiful steel that I got here, and it's going to make it black. It's going to darken it. It's supposed to. That's the seasoning process. So you just let this go. This will take a few minutes to do. What you'll see is you'll start to see this smoke, and as it smokes, it's burning off the oil, and we're just going to go through this process. So as it smokes, we'll show you again here in a minute. But I'm basically going to take a little more oil. Once I get to that, this is where I may want my gloves, because this is going to start getting hot. And my tongs. And I'm just going to, keep coating the surface. This is why. Just keep coating the surface, rubbing it down, letting it burn off, and you will see that over a few times it will blacken up and it will go. So we're just gonna take some video of this, and we'll add various parts of it so that you can see the process working. Okay, so we can see now that it's starting to smoke. You can see here that it's starting to get a little brown on the thing, so we're going to continue to let this smoke and let this burn this oil off, and we can see we get some oil in the corner. We can continue to rub that oil around. Okay, and the more you, so the first, when we get this, we're going to try to get as much of this with some color that we can, but as we use it, it will continue to get color and continue to season in that as we go. So we're going to continue to let this go, and we'll show some more video here in a minute. So no Blackstone is complete without good Blackstone accessories. So one of the things that we got here is the griddle toolkit. We'll have a link for not only the Blackstone but the griddle toolkit on our site. The griddle toolkit, you get 2 spatulas, okay? You get a chopper. I use it for chopping and scraping. And then we get the 2 water bottles, or whatever you want, sauce bottles, whatever you want to use them for, okay? So that's what comes in that kit. And then one of the new things that we got this year, or for this thing, is the breakfast kit. And we haven't opened the breakfast kit up yet, but the breakfast kit contains a pancake mixer and dispenser. We get a press for bacon, so when we're cooking our bacon, we can press their bacon. And then we get some rings for eggs, to make eggs in. And I'll tell you that generally speaking, I do okay with the eggs, but the rings might be nice because it does help with the runoff sometimes when you're at an unlevel campground and you can't quite get your your griddle level. So that'll help out a little bit. There's a lot of other products that they make. There's this cover right here, so this is great for when you're cooking burgers. You want to melt that cheese, put that cover on top, let that cheese melt all over it. Great when you're trying to steam your vegetables or anything else that you're cooking out there. They have scrapers, they've got carrying cases, all that kind of stuff. So we'll put links out here for the breakfast kit, for the griddle toolkit, and everything else out there so that you can be a professional Blackstone user. And then it burn. As you see, the center's getting black. It's starting to work its way out towards the edges. Okay. And by the way, you're doing all of this, we're doing this on the highest heat level. Okay, so it's all the way up. So you can see it's continuing to spread around to the edges. Just continue to do this. I'll probably do this for just a few more minutes, try to get it a little wider out there. We've pretty well got it about where I want it. I got a good seasoning all through it. Most of the smoke is burnt off at this